After receiving an approved registration, the next step is to submit an authorization to request services for billing. You can do this by clicking into a consumer's record and going to the section labeled Registrations and Authorizations. You can create a new request by clicking the green button in the top right corner of the screen, choosing Initial Authorization as the request type, and then completing any required fields. There is also an option to copy details forward from the previous authorization request, if one exists. To start with a blank request, leave this option unchecked. Once you have created the authorization, you will see a form with individual sections that need to be filled out. Each section may have required fields that must be answered, and each section must be completed before you can complete the overall authorization request. In each section, you have the option to save your changes to come back to later, or to complete that section. This is done by clicking the orange Save button, or the green Complete button in the bottom right corner of each section. When you have completed every section of the authorization, you will be asked to validate the authorization before submitting it. This is a final step to validate all of the details around the authorization to ensure it will get approved without returning any errors. If you are told to correct any errors, please do so before validating again. When no errors are detected, the authorization will receive a Ready to Send status, which means you can submit this authorization for approval. If you need to extend an existing authorization, you can create a concurrent authorization as long as the end date of the existing authorization is within 90 days of the current date. To do this, find the existing authorization in the list, and look for the forward arrows icon to create a concurrent request. Clicking this will copy the details of the existing authorization with today's date as the start date. Update any information and complete the authorization as you normally would to submit.